likely to last around 4 to 5 weeks. That's at an Newsroom event where he is awarding the Medal of Honor to 3 U.S. servicemen. We now go live to NTD's Washington correspondent Mari Otsu, who was just in the Newsroom ceremony with the president. Mari, good to see you.
Hey, Don, good afternoon. Yeah, that's right. President Trump now saying that they projected 4 to 5 weeks originally for these strikes in Iran. But the president also saying that we do have the capability to go longer than that. And he's saying that at a ceremony in the East Room here, awarding 3 U.S. servicemen, 2 of them posthumously, with the Congressional Medal of Honor. And so the people there present in the audience are especially aware of the cost of war. That says we now have 4 U.S. servicemen killed in Operation Epic Fury. Behind me here is the POW MIA flag still flying beneath the American flag in honor of these lost lives. And the White House, though, is saying that this is not a forever war. President Trump saying that the objectives are very clear and laying them out for us. Take a look.
We also projected 4 weeks to terminate the military leadership, and as you know, that was done in about an hour. Our objectives are clear. First, we're destroying Iran's missile capabilities, and you see that happening on an hourly basis. Second, we're annihilating their navy. We've knocked out already 10 ships. They're at the bottom of the sea. Third, we're ensuring that the world's #1 sponsor of terror can never obtain a nuclear weapon. And finally, we're ensuring that the Iranian regime cannot continue to arm, fund, and direct terrorist armies outside of their borders.
And Don, the president's also pushing for new leadership in Iran. He's telling ABC that the U.S. had identified some possible candidates for that, but that they were all killed in the original attack in Iran. The president also saying that somebody within the Iranian government reached out to him, although he didn't name that person. That's as President Trump's telling Fox yesterday that 48 Iranian officials have been killed. And as for the death of the Ayatollah, President Trump's telling ABC, quote, "I got him before he got me. They tried twice. Well, I got him first." There he's referencing what the Department of Justice believes was a plot to kill President Trump in 2024. Meanwhile, President Trump and War Secretary Pete Hegseth are honoring the 4 U.S. servicemen who were killed in these attacks. Take a look.
Today, we grieve for the 4 heroic American service members who have been killed in action and send our love and support to their families. In their memory, we continue this mission with ferocious, unyielding resolve to crush the threat this terrorist regime poses to the American people.
A grateful nation honors the 4 Americans we have lost thus far and those injured. The absolute best of America. May we prosecute the remainder of this operation in a manner that honors them. No apologies, no hesitation, epic fury for them and the thousands of Americans before them taken too soon by Iranian radicals.
And meanwhile, Don, the Pentagon is also pushing back against the narrative coming from some of the mainstream media and some lawmakers that this is a forever war. That's as some members of Congress are using that argument to push for a vote on war powers resolution this week that would limit powers on the operation in Iran. Take a look.
President Trump has also been clear about your fate in either direction. To the media outlets and political left screaming endless wars, stop. This is not Iraq. This is not endless. I was there for both. Our generation knows better, and so does this president. He called the last 20 years of nation-building wars dumb, and he's right. This is the opposite. This operation is a clear, devastating, decisive mission. Destroy the missile threat, destroy the Navy, no nukes.
And President Trump and the Pentagon still urging the Iranian people to take advantage of this opportunity and take back their government. Secretary of War Hegseth saying in his presser this morning that this is not a so-called, quote, regime change war, but that the regime did in fact change and that there is this opportunity now for the people of Iran. Back to you, Don.
Okay, Mari, thank you. U.S. Central Command says 3 U.S. fighter jets were shot down by Kuwaiti air defenses in a friendly